Hello guys, welcome to the day 26 of our coding challenge series, and today we are solving problem 1470, shuffle the array. So we are given the array nums consisting of 2n elements in the form. So 2n means that you can assume that the nums array is always of length even number. So the 2n elements are given in the form x1 x2 till xn. So x's values are separate, and then we have y1 y2 y3 y4 so on till yn, right? So the x's values are all together on the left side, and then after that we have the y values all together at the right side of the array. So return the array in the form x1 y1 x2 y2 and till x and yn. So we need to basically combine the x1 and from here the y1, then x2, then the y2 from here, and then combine it to return an array in form of coordinates, right? So x1 y1 is a coordinate, then x2 y2 is a coordinate, so you can understand it like that. In the example 1, the nums array is given as 2 5 1 3 4 7, and the length is okay, so n is given to be 3, right? Integer n is given to be 3. That means the length of nums array is 2 times n, so 2 times 3 is 6, so the length of nums array is 6, right? And then these are the values of x1 x2 x3, and then y1 y1 y2 y3, right? So we will combine x1 y1 first, so 2 comma 3, as you can see, x1 y1, and then we combine x2 and y2 together, 5 comma 4, then at last 1 comma 7, as you can see, and then we will return this output. First of all, we can create a integer array called nums1, which will store the coordinates x1 y1 and then return the output, and it will be of it equal to new integer and will have the length 2 times n, or you can say nums dot length times 2, so both are same. And then you will initialize a counter variable equals to 1, and then a for loop integer I equals to 0, I lesser than nums, or I lesser than n is also perfect, and then I plus plus. So at the nums at position, okay, nums1 at position I times 2, I will put what is at the position nums I, and then at nums 1 I plus 2 position, I will put I plus count position, I will put whatever is at the nums I plus n position. Yeah, I plus n position, and then count plus plus, and then we return nums1. So here what I am doing is, so I can do an example to show what I'm doing. For example, we have a nums array. For example, let's consider the first example, 2 comma 5 comma 1 comma 3 comma 4 comma 7. So nums1 we have equals to an empty array, and count will be initially 1, and I is I. Okay, for the next position you can see that nums1 is equals to, so when I is 0, when I equals to 0, and when count is equals to 1, so in the when I is 0, so at nums1 at the I times 2, so 0 times 2 at nums1, I will put whatever is at the nums I position. So at 0 position there is 2, So I will put 2 here, comma, then nums1 I plus count. So 0 plus count is 1. So at the first index I will put whatever is at the 0 plus n. Yeah, so 0 plus n is 3, right? Because n here in the example is given to be n equals to 3. So 0 plus 3 is 0, 1, 2, 3. So this value. So then we store 3. So in this case we have x1 and y1 stored, and then we will do count plus plus. So the counter will become 2. Yes, so we move to the next position. So we have 2 comma 3 already included, and I is now 1. So when I is 1, so 1 times 2 is 2. So at the second position we will store whatever is at the first position. So we will store 5 here, and then at I plus count, so 1 plus count, count is 2, 2 plus 1 3. At third position we will store whatever is at the fourth position. So at fourth position we have 4, so 5 comma 4, and the counter will become 3. So again we will, like, counter is 3, I is 2, and we have 5 comma 4 already there. So at I2 we do I2 times 2, which is 4. So at the fourth index we will store whatever is at the second index of nums array. So 0, 1, 2. So we will store 1, comma, and then we will store at nums1 array 2 plus 3, which count is 3 from before. So 5 at the fifth position, that means the last index of nums1 array. We will store whatever is at the 2 plus n. So n is 3, I is 2. So whatever is at the nums fifth position, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we store 7 here, and then increment the counter again. But now I becomes in the second iteration 3, and so the loop breaks here, and we will simply return this particular array nums1. Okay, so let's run this and let's submit this. Okay, so we got a perfect runtime which is of 0 milliseconds. I hope you guys understood the solution, and if you have any questions you can ask them in the comment section, and then see you guys in the next video.